Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So for today, there's no message. Let's just hop in and see what Spirit wants to share. Okay, I need 5 cards, so I've got three out, and we just need 2 more. 5. There we go. All right, let's see what we're working with. So we have Ruin with the 10 of Swords. We have Temperance with Art. It was in reverse. We've got Valor in reverse. We have the Hierophant. Is a Hierophant? Yeah, in the upright. And then last but not least, we have Knight of Cups in reverse. So let's start out. This is the current situation. So what is the current situation? Well, it is the 10 of Swords. It is ruin. The thing about 10 of Swords is, like, you've been in a battle, you've been in something that has time consumed so much of your life that I'm just seeing it like stab the heart there. I'm seeing this as the body, the top, the middle, and it's everything is disconnected. It just, nothing is flowing. It's been shot through the heart one too many times. And so it is the end of a situation. There's no more that you can take. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back, they're saying. So that's the current situation. So that's not that ideal. But here's the thing about 10 of Swords. It is complete. It's you taking as much as you can handle and it all collapsing on itself. But once that all happens, then you pick yourself up and you start new. And so that is a tricky energy to be in. So this is what you're doing that you're asked not to do. And that was the Temperance in reverse. So let's put it in the upright. If it was in the upright, it would have been the balance between the two. But it is saying you can't force this to go faster or quicker or to heal faster than you want. That's Temperance in reverse. That's like you trying to push things, force things. It has to go at its own pace. It has to be balanced, right? You look in here and she's just adding, it's a recipe she's making. So just one drop, and it's like, it's almost like, you know, when you add in like cornstarch to thicken things up, you want to mix it with the water first before you pour it in. Because if you were to just add the cornstarch, it would be clumpy. And so that's what I'm kind of getting, is there is steps that need to be taken to ensure that everything is cohesive. Rather than just trying to force things and things not get along, I'm seeing oil and water kind of thing. So this is what you're asked to do, right? You're trying to push things, you're trying to force things to get out of this situation. You want to heal faster. It's just move. We want more. And so what you are asked to do, is the 7 of Swords in reverse. What you're asked to do is to have the opposite of valor. It's not, and right, when I've seen the valor, especially with the 7 of Wands, it's like a victory. And there is no victory in this. This is an awful situation. And what I'm getting is, no matter what the outcome is, people are going to be hurt in the end. And so you can't rush this. You can't just make things go away. You can't pretend that it doesn't exist until it's gone. There's no conquering this challenge. It is something that needs to be worked through and slow and steady. It's taking everything into consideration and blending. So from there, if we do that, that's where we step into the Hierophant mode. And so the Hierophant is like that wise counselor. It's that person that you go to that has worked through the tough challenges. They've mixed their, they've been in the kitchen. They know how to cook. That's what they're saying. And so you come to them for the recipes. But this is you. This is outcome of it all. And so what can you learn from this, right? Hierophant is so smart and wise, and there is more of a system. So if you are feeling like you're going out and something has happened to you, an unfortunate event, I'm seeing some people wanting to like retaliate, or this happened and it's like, well, I don't need you, I'm gonna go do this, and like do that to prove someone else, like whatever it is. It's parties. I do see multiple parties involved, and it's trying to find that blending without you needing to cause more destruction than needs to be. Because what I'm hearing with this card is you've taken the brunt of most of it, and so there is this kind of wanting to push things to be victorious, to finally, like, I'm seeing like the ball, take the ball into your own hands and go get your touchdown. But this isn't the time of quick movement, especially over here. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Knights are fast, especially cups, right? That would be something that like has your heart and you're so excited. But this heart has had a little arrow go through it and break. It's almost like not only did the arrow just go through with a straight cut or hole or whatever, it broke and it splintered and it shattered. This heart needs a bit of time, they say. And when I said that, right, a bit of time, obviously you think of a clock, but for some reason they actually brought me to the herb thyme. So when I think of thyme, I love thyme. I love the smell of thyme. But I'm seeing it more as like the stuff that I have that's made into thyme is from like Melaleuca, which is like high concentrated, and it's that disinfectant spray. And so okay. They're showing the heart and those splinters and it kind of getting affected a bit, or a wound or something. And that's why that time, there is a bit of healing that needs to take place. You know, especially if you have like a wound, you don't just like pull something out of like a puncture. Once you pull that arrow out, it could cause a lot more destruction and things like that. You could bleed out. And so that's why they're saying that this is something delicate. It's you and others. And so they really want you to, especially with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is going for love. He's going for reaching for higher things. And what's in here? Okay, it's not that part, but we'll get back to that. It's reaching for higher things, and then a bit of healing happening from that. You know what? No, I've already lost track of that one way I was going. I got stuck into here. It's not, it's not time to rush things. There we go. It's not time to rush things, because if you do quickly move on to the next thing, to the next cup that will fill you up, there's a crab in there. And so there is a little bit of needing to heal before you go to someone else, because this wound hasn't sealed up yet. And so if you haven't dealt with like your baggage, it's like you're gonna go and bleed on other people, and now kind of like make your problems be their problems. And so Spirit really wants us to not rush it, find that temperance, so that we can get into that Hierophant mode, where we are wise And so the Hierophant, usually he's seen as like a religious figure, someone who has kind of taken the hard lessons in life, those deep, deep spiritual insights, and integrated them into the physical everything we do. And so that's you. You're going through this huge spiritual shift, because anything to deal with the heart, any matter of the heart is a spiritual journey. You may not be religious, you may not be anything, but you don't have to be. It's the natural flow of the heart. The heart wants to share so much. So let me go back to here. When I did stare on here, there's a peacock in there. And this peacock, right? Peacocks are like, look at me, and they're so bright and bold and colorful. They would resemble this more than anything. And this one is so blended and subdued that it actually, it's hidden. And so I really feel like this is a quiet confidence. It was 11:11 when I saw that quiet confidence. What Spirit wants for you to do in this time is to not go out there and rush things to heal and force things to happen. Because once you do, I don't feel like the energy, that you're quite the energy match for it yet. And that's where, you know, you'll bring in the baggage, or you'll bleed over other people, or hurt people. And so that's why we don't want to rush it. We're going to do this gradually with the Temperance. I feel like you're going to have good days and bad days. And so don't be so hard on yourself on the bad days, because this is such an this is not an ideal situation, but it is so important for your soul growth. You've actually overcome this in other lifetimes, they say, and so you do have the answers within you. There's where that quiet confidence is. It's not for you to go out there and force things. It's for you to figure out that knowledge that it wants to share, so that you can go within and do that subtle healing. Because that subtleness is that super quiet, confident peacock. And it's not needing to go out there and prove that you're this victorious emperor. It's, everyone will know. Everyone will know that every time that you keep getting up, that you're not choosing defeat. You've had 10 knives in your back and you still get up. And so what I feel like is your most confident, courageous thing that people admire for you is just showing up and still having that open heart. That's what's going to wow people. It's not that you go out there and you force things and you tell people what to do and how things are. It's that kind of thing. So standing in that confidence, learning that it's not even forcing the victory. It's like, I feel like once you stop proving whatever this war or battle or unfortunate circumstances, and proving, I don't know what you're proving, to be honest, but there's nothing to prove. And so when you just stand up, I said, you're gonna have good days and bad days. If you're having a sad day, I don't want you to pretend to go out there and put on a fake false mask of being happier than you are. Because, I don't know, you might meet someone and they think that's the authentic you. And then you meet others and they're intuitive and they pick up on people's emotions, and you're mismatched, and they're like, why do I feel wrong around this person? It's because it's a lie. I don't want you to go out there and lie. I just want you to go out there and be yourself, feel your feels, and learn your lessons from whatever it is. Because there's nothing for you to force or prove. There's this unfolding that Spirit's doing. And it's such a subtle process. Each knife will be like taken out of your back, and then there will be more time to heal. Physical time, and then actual disinfecting and healing, and, you know, exercising and eating and whatever it is that just keeps filling up your cup. There's that cup. It's raising your vibration up to this level so that when you go reach for it, you are at the higher. You're not at the conflict still. And the proving of whatever it is. They say the proof is in the pudding. So we'll leave it there. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.